Hello, everybody. I didn't know I wasn't streaming that long, so... Why does it always have to creak? That always scares me. I never knew I wasn't streaming for that long. I don't know. But... Hold on, I just saw him.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
I'm on
Fazbear
the Freddy
Entertainment is
coaster.
excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience?
Okay.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits
I'm wondering,
pending,
what is even...
but we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids.
I've seen that image so
perfect for
much.
birthdays. So sit back and enjoy
Tons
a
of
few
merch.
scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far or injuries associated with testing. Just touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any harmful way. Thank you for playing the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
How do I get...
You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
You can skip ahead after this, if you want to. Like, when you're watching the video. But... that's not what I meant. Just hurry.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
I'm sorry if you have to sit through this and you're watching my live stream. I'm sorry about this, but
then with an edge of your seat virtual
also make sure to like and
experience.
subscribe.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending, but we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far or injuries associated with testing. Just touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any harmful way. Thank you for playing the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Yes!
You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
You say, I do not believe you in some of that. Okay. How do I get to tape players all the way up there?
It seems that you may have inadvertently accessed an unauthorized portion of the game. Please be aware that interacting with unofficial game code can be harmful to you and potentially damaging to our reputation.
Okay. How do I listen to the tapes? He's right. You know what? Price counter. I want that. Mommy, I want that. Yeah. What if I hit that with something? Will it do something? Will it do something if I... Oh. So it will do something. What happened? Did I do... Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. There. Thank you. Thank you, sign.
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files in a place that only a beta tester would look and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order. I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing. I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit. There's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go. Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up.
I heard of a guillotine paper toilet slicer.
Equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there. The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No, there was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
One time, we had a guillotine paper slicer in one of my classes, and our teacher was like, keep telling us not to cut it off, but... No, not... Someone didn't cut it off, but he just kept telling us repeatedly. I know it's for safety, but yeah, it was like pretty good. Yeah, I understand. That was just, yeah, I couldn't even,
I
I wasn't
came in
even,
early that
I
morning.
didn't know what I was gonna
No one
say.
else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall.
Okay. Ah, hold on, let's see if I can, oh, that scared me. Aw, you can't get any other prizes? See what happens if what is that? Those gumballs? Beads? Bracelets? Why are they so pricey here? Let me just see if, yay, a cockroach. Ooh. Oh, I ate a cockroach. That's nasty. Holy crap, it's bigger than my face. It's bigger than my headset. I'm gonna go into inner VR. Crap. So that's probably... Never mind.
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
Yes.
It looks like one of our guests left. Freddy's got
I'm
a
just gonna try
pretty
to
good
complete
hold of
this.
it.
If I die,
Give it
I'm
another
just not
firm
gonna listen
tug.
to the tape.
Good job. Now place the hat. While we're at it, let's make sure there is... Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's... Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe wedged behind Freddy's music box.
Oh.
The music box must be removed. Carefully place the music box on the work table to your left.
Someone didn't get their
Great
finger
job.
chopped off.
To reset the
I'm just
safety
saying my
latch,
teacher used
press
to
the
like
button
scream at
located on
us just
Freddy's
not to do
endoscope.
it.
Now, remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin.
Not like he's... What? I am harmless. I didn't even touch any of your wiring. It's just not fair. When the game freaks out like that, that always scares me. Because I don't know what he's doing over there. Tape 7.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
Huh. That is not funny. That is not funny if it just... When the game glitches out like that, that is never funny to me. Okay, okay. I think the bunny's gone for now. I don't know why. There he is. Are you angry at me? Did I do anything? You want a basketball? Okay, okay, I'll give you a basketball. Just don't hurt me, please. Oh. Okay, he just spawn, please. Please, Mr. Wabbit. Please spawn. I just threw a basketball. Mm, mm. You're welcome. Is that Jeremy's been complaining about you? Okay. I will be away. Okay, I think that'll be enough for the stream. Make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.